2 Chronicles chapter 10. Wayelek Rehoboam Shechem. And Rehoboam went to Shechem. Ki Shechem bahu kol Yisrael lahamalik hoto. Because all Yisrael had come to Shechem to cause him to be king. Wayahi Kishmo Yoroba'am ben Nabat, Wuhu b'Mithraim, Atrabarah, Mipne Shlomo HaMelech, Wayathob Yoroba'am, Mimithraim. And it was in the hearing of Yoroba'am son of Nabat, and he in Mithraim, where he fled from before the faces of Shlomo the king. Also, Yeroboam returned from Mithraim. Vayishlehu vayiqrahu lo, and they sent and they called for him. Vayavo Yeroboam v'kol Yisrael, and Yeroboam came and all Yisrael. Vayidabru el Rehoboam lemor, and they worded to Rehoboam, saying, Abika hikasha et olenu. Thy father hath made our yoke difficult. Wa'ata haqel me'avodat abika hakasha. And now make thou light from the service of thy father the hard service. Ume'ullo hakabed atranatan alenu, and from his yoke, his heavy yoke, which he gave upon us, وَنَعْبُدَكَ, and we would serve thee. وَيُمْرَ عَلَيْهِمْ عُودَ ثَلَاثَةَ يَوْمٍ وَتُوبُوا إِلَيَّ, and he said to them, Yet 3 days, and return ye to me. Vayelek ha'am, and the people went. Vayewa'ath ha'melech Rehoboam et ha'dhaqenim atrahayu omdim lifnei Shlomo haviu b'hiyoto hay lemor. And the king Rehoboam took counsel with the elders which were standing before the faces of Shlomo his father in his being alive, saying, Eka hatem no'atim lahatib la'am haddavar. How are ye counseling to return a word to this people? وَيَدَبَّرُوا إِلَيْهُ لَمُرْ, and they worded to him, saying, إِمْ تِهْيَ لِطْوب لَهَا أَمْ هَذَا أُرَشِيتَامْ. If thou shalt be for good for this people, and thou shalt please them, وَدِبَّرْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ Devarim tovim, and thou shalt word to them good words. Wahayu leka avadim kol hayamim. Also they shall be for thee servants all the days. Wayazob et athat hadqenim atrayatuhu. But he forsook the counsel of the elders which they counselled him. Vayewa'at et hayeladim atragadalu hito ha'omdim lapanav. And he took counsel with the boys which grew up with him, the ones standing before his faces. وَيُمْرَ عَلَيْهِمْ, and he said to them, مَهْ أَتَمْ نُعَاتِيمْ, what are ye counseling? وَنَاثِبْ دَابَرْ el ha'am hadeh, and we would return a word to this people, atar dibberu helai le'amor, which have worded to me, saying, Haqel min ha'ol, atar natan ha'bika alenu. Lighten thou from the yoke which thy father gave upon us. وَيَدَبَّرُوا هِتُّو هَيَلَاتِيمَ أَتْرَقَادَلُوا هِتُّو لَمُورٍ. And the boys which became big with him worded with him, saying, Ko tohmar la'am atradibru helaka lemor, abika hikabid et olenu, wahatta haqel me'alenu. Thus thou shalt say to the people which have worded to thee, saying, Thy father hath made our yoke heavy, and thou lighten thou from upon us. Kotomar halehem. Thus thou shalt say to them, Qotani aba mimmotane habi. My little finger is fatter more than the loins of my father. وَأَتَّى أَبِي هَعْمِيسَ عَلَيْكَمْ أَوْلَ كَابِدْ. And now my father loaded on upon you a heavy yoke. وَهَنِي أُوصِيفَ عَلَى أُولَّكَمْ. And I am one adding upon your yoke. Abi Yisar etchem bashotim. My father disciplined you by means of whips. Wahani ba'akrabim. And I by the scorpions. Wayavo Yorbaam wukol ha'am el Rehoboam by Yom Hathalithi. And Yorbaam came, and all the people, to Rehoboam in the third day, like what the king worded, saying, Thubu Eli bayom hathalithi, return ye to me in the third day. وَيَغْنِمْ هَمِّلَكَ قَاشَا. And the king answered them harshly. وَيَعْزُبْ هَمِّلَكَ رُحْبَعَامْ et athat hadqanim. And the king Rehoboam forsook the counsel of the old ones. وَيَدَبَّرْ عَلَيْهِمْ كَأَثَّتْ هَيْلَادِيمْ لَمُورٍ. And he worded to them like the counsel of the boys, saying, Akabid et olchem. I shall make your yoke heavy. Wani osifa alo. And I shall add upon it. Abi yisar etchem bashotim. My father disciplined you by means of the whips. Wahani ba'akrabim. And I by means of the scorpions. Walo hasham aham melech elaham. And the king listened not to the people. Ki hayata nisibba me'im ha-Elohim. Because it was a turning from with the God. L'maran haqim Yahweh et devaro atar dibber b'yad Achiyahu Hashiloni el Yorbaam ben Nebat. For the sake that Yahweh should cause his word, which he worded by the hand of Achiyah the Shiloni to Yorbaam the son of Nebat, to stand. וכל ישראל, כי לא שמע המלך להם, ויתיבו העם את המלך לאמור, מה לנו חלק בדוד, ולא נחלה בבן ישי, איש לא חלק ישראל. עתה ראה ביתך דוד, וילך כל ישראל לא הלאו. And all Israel, as the king had not listened to them, also returned the people to the king, saying, What is for us a portion in David? And there is not an inheritance in the son of Yishai. Each man to his tents, O Israel. Now, see thou thy house, David. And all Israel went to its tents. ובני ישראל היו טובים בערי יהודה, וימלוך עליהם רחבעם. And the sons of Israel dwelling in the cities of Yehudah, also Rehoboam reigned over them. וישלח המלך רחבעם את הדורם עטר על המס. And the king Rehoboam sent Hadoram, who was over the forced labor. וירגמו בו בני ישראל אבן, וימות. And the sons of Israel stoned him with stone, and he died. והמלך רחבעם התאמץ לעלות במרכבה לנוס Jerusalem. And the king Rehoboam made himself strong to ascend into the chariot to flee to Jerusalem. ויפשעו ישראל בבית דוד עד היום הזה. And Yisrael rebelled against the house of David as far as this day.